Hey guys, it's MazeMan112 and I'm bringing you guys another Call of Duty commentary. This time I'm playing a little bit of Search and Destroy. This is on the ranked play on the map Recovery. It's a close one. It's 3-3 right now, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So let's go ahead and jump into today's topic. What do I want to talk about today? Of course, it's going to be another rant because that's all I do. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Now, you guys all know there's a big announcement coming about the competitive side for Black Ops 3. What is it going to be? We really don't know. A lot of people are speculating only because there's been a really kind of a huge change or shift in the trade winds of the consoles, where Microsoft no longer is going to have that exclusivity that they had before with all the map packs and some exclusive content as well. This is all switching over to PlayStation. And a lot of people have said, why would PlayStation spend all this money to not have a bigger package come with the competitive side of things? And I just don't know if that means that the big announcement is going to be that they're shifting over to the PlayStation away from the Xbox. I don't think that's what it is. Now, there might be something written into the contract that, you know, within a certain timeline or time frame, this is going to have to occur, but I don't think that's going to be right now. And the reason why I say that is there's a couple things. One, the competitive side of you know, any kind of game is a very small percentage. When you look at it, the amount of people who are going to get the map packs or, you know, have Xboxes just because the maps come out early is very small as well. But I just feel like right now they're making the crucial call that PlayStation 4 is a better console, and that's what I think that we're getting right here. Is they're kind of putting their wager down of what is going to win this console battle right now, and it really is. We all know, I don't think there's anybody, even who Xbox fanboys, that would disagree when you say that the PlayStation 4 is the more superior console. Like I had kind of touched in my previous video, of whether or not that is just purely from a software standpoint right now, where there's lots of laggy issues that are kind of going on with the Xbox, party issues and everything like that, or if it is, you know, more than just the software. So anyways, the reason why I don't think they're going to be doing that right now is just the financial burden that this would kind of, it would cost everybody. Can you imagine having to go out and get a brand new console? So you got to get the console, you're going to have to get the game again, you know, on that console. You're going to have to get the, you know, map packs if that's something you want to do, even though most competitive people don't buy the map packs anymore. But also you're going to have to think about all the other peripherals that you buy for your console. Look at, if you cannot play a competitive Call of Duty anymore without having some kind of specialized custom controller. You have to. Whether or not it is the, you know, the go-to scuff that everybody uses, or some of the lesser known ones. There's like Nifty Mods, which I think they do buttons on the back now. There's Cinch Gaming, there's Razer controllers and everything like that. Whether or not you use one of those, you're gonna have, these are $200 controllers, so you're gonna want someone to go ahead and buy a new $300 to $400 console, depending on what edition they get. A new controller, there's another $200. It could be more if they get, you know, higher end ones than that. And depending on what kind of headsets they're using, most of the headsets now are compatible to go on both consoles and PC, just because they're all plugged into the USBs now. But some people do have them where they are, you know, kind of proprietary. They will not work on anything but Xbox. Turtle Beach was that way for a while. I think they have kind of moved away from that. But these are, you know, $200 to $300 headsets as well. So it's just, for such a small percentage, I feel like that'd be a huge financial burden on people. Now, it wouldn't be so bad on teams who have sponsorships, but you're still, that's a lot of money on the sponsorship. And don't get me wrong, the competitive gaming scene is still very infantile in its, you know, kind of maturity, I guess you could say, because it's too much to ask for when you're kind of hurting right now. We don't know what the lifespan is. We see that the MLG is really getting big, but is it in the FPS? Is it in the consoles? I don't think so. I really don't. I think the future of this is going to be moving everything to the PC. And there's a couple reasons behind this. One, with the PC, there's more skill. You know, I don't want to feel like anyone to feel like I'm a fanboy of this or that, but there's definitely more skill on the PC, just because you have, your mouses are definitely more sensitive and to any kind of slight movement, so you really have to be good at aiming. And not only that, the big thing that you see when you go ahead and if you jump on and play like CSGO or anything on the PC is that you have no auto aim. I don't think people realize how much auto aim plays into account onto a lot of things. There'd be times where you might not see somebody, or you'll just see that your crosshairs just kind of wiggle just a little bit to let you know, hey, there's a hitbox somewhere around here. So get ready. And you don't have that with the PC. So the people who have the best gun game, the highest gun skills, are the ones that are actually going to kind of rise to the cream of the crop. Let me know what you guys think on this, because I'm really kind of interested. And a lot of you guys do know that when it came down to this generation of console, I had originally pre-ordered the Xbox One and canceled it. And the reason why I canceled it was because I wasn't so sure that was the console that I was going to want, just because I kind of felt right off the bat that the PlayStation 4 was going to be the better console. And there were some games I wanted to play, and having been on the Xbox for a while, you always kind of, the grass is always greener, you have that issue. And, I kind of stuck with it just because I've always said, you play where your friends are at. My friends are on Xbox. I do have some on PlayStation, but you just kind of have to make that choice. Let me know what you guys think. And I also, if you guys are on Xbox, let me know if you would be willing to spend the money to go and switch consoles just because the competitive side of things. I know some of you guys do it, some of you guys don't. Let me know what you guys think. Leave it in the comment section down below. If you guys like the video, make sure you guys hit that like button. If you haven't already, subscribe, and I will see you guys later.